Kristy here from Uptown Curl in Minneapolis. I am here with my beautiful model Precious, and she has awesome curly bangs like a lot of curly girls want right now. Super hot, super on trend. I'm going to be doing the original Lorraine Massey Curly Girl the Handbook, curl by curl, custom cut on dry hair. And just looking through your shape, I'm seeing that we can definitely improve your profile and your silhouette on the sides by just giving you a little bit more elevation right through the crown here. You're gonna see every snip I make, which is what's so great about this method. We can do very little but make really big changes and improvements in your shape. With curl by curl cutting, everything really starts from the top and works its way down. This hair lives in 3-dimension. I'm not concerned about cutting the exact same length on both sides. I might have to cut this side slightly shorter so that it matches that side. So each curl that I'm taking, I am keeping it in its natural position that it grows and snipping off just that very little bit of split end that needs to be removed. And of course we're doing this dry because water softens and swells the curls and elongates it, giving it this false sense of length. There's no two curls on your head that are gonna be the same. When her hair is wet, all of these curls are sort of going to look like one homogeneous curl type. And I would not have the visual to see that this curl type is looser than this one, and therefore this one is gonna hang longer. It's not gonna have the same shrink factor like this one does. So as I'm cutting, not only am I looking at the curl, the end of the curl that I'm gonna be cutting, I'm also going to be looking at where it's originating from on her head. With Precious's curl type, this tight corkscrew, I want to really work with each individual curl as much as I can so that I don't take too much away, because she has a very, very strong shrink factor. Everything that I'm cutting on Precious's hair is done blunt. Methods like this and methods like this where you're sliding, those are going to build texture into the hair. Precious doesn't need any more texture in her hair. She already has a lot of wonderful texture, and I don't want to break up these really beautiful ribbons of curl that she has by shattering into the curl. You want everything to be one continuous curl from root to ends. Precious was also telling me during our consultation that she was doing a little bit of home bang maintenance and cutting her own bangs. And I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally fine with that. I think it's great that you guys feel confident knowing how to maintain your bangs at home. Just take it slowly and be patient and use basically the same approach that we take, where you're just being very specific and finding the one curl that you want to trim and just holding on to that and then just snipping it. More frequent hair cutting actually really helps you maintain more of the length that you grow, because when your hair is fine and a tighter curl, that bend in the curl is a weak spot. Keeping the ends really nice and blunt keeps any splits from working their way up the hair strand, and it also makes it easier for you to do your weekly detangling as well, because sometimes girls can wait too long in between their haircuts and then they have to lose a couple of inches because they waited too long to cut it. So because Precious already has established bangs, I'm just going to trim these up and reshape them a little bit around her face. If I were to be establishing new bangs, like for example using myself, they're going to cut them so that they're longer, knowing that they're going to shrink up when they dry. And that's also something to consider too if you are thinking about cutting your own bangs, which again you can do, but keep them at least a couple of inches longer, maybe down to the tip of your nose when you cut them dry, and then wash your hair and they'll probably end up right about in the right spot. And here's the thing about bangs. When you love your bangs, they grow out pretty fast. When you hate your bangs, they grow out pretty fast. And there's also some styling things that you can do. You can always work them over to the side and just start to incorporate them into that side fringe profile. It's also something you can do if you do love your straight across bangs and you just want to like have a different look. So we have established Precious's shape and her silhouette. We trimmed her bangs. Now I'm gonna go cleanse and condition and style her. And today I'm actually gonna use Jessicurl products. I think that it would work great on Precious's curls. So I applied Jessicurl's Spiralicious Styling Gel to Precious's hair. She calls it a styling gel, but it's really more like a cream with a gel hold. I used that on Precious today because I wanted to get good definition without affecting her volume, giving her long-lasting definition so that Precious can wear this set for a few days. And as I was applying the Spiralicious, I was avoiding putting a lot of product on her root. And I also didn't want to deflate her hair by over-defining it. So instead of finger combing through and really separating everything, I was doing more of a roping technique where I was squeezing and distributing the product through her hair and scrunching it without separating a lot of her curls or applying too much product. And I finished her set by adding some Jessicurl clips in, horizontally placed, flush against her scalp. I just did 4 or 5 clips right down the center so that her root has a really good lift, which is going to facilitate airflow, which makes her hair dry faster. It also gives her that really nice sprig of volume on the top and that big hair look that we all want. I also put a clip right at where her bangs are so that she can have some volume in her bangs. This is also a good trick for when your bangs start to get too long. You can put a clip right at the root and it will prop them up so that they get out of your eyes. Okay, go ahead and flip over. Okay, go ahead and flip it back. So this is Precious in her awesome curly hair. She is all fresh and trimmed, super bouncy. She has all her gorgeous volume and her hair looks amazing. What do you think, Precious?
I love it.
Yay, I love it
So much
too.
more volume on top.
Blonde curly hair is the bomb, totally. Thanks for watching my video. Stay tuned, subscribe. We're gonna have a lot more tips and tricks, a lot more videos. If there's anything specific that you guys want to learn, leave it in the comments section and we'll be happy to make a tutorial video about it. Thanks guys.